And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the military bases and law enforcement offices and other types of offices in America. My father had built defense weapons too. You know, whether it's communications or certain types of airplanes or different types of technology. In all 50 states and on every military base in America, there is inventions and certain types of military defense weapons that my father had created. Plus, there's a TV on every military base in America, and my father owned TV companies and production companies too. Don't forget that. Now, somebody's wanting to know if I was in any military movies growing up in reference to American military. Somebody needs to express that information. If I was on any of the sets or if I played one of the characters in any movie, somebody needs to say that. But in reference to politicians or government people trying to overthrow military bases at any time in the past, don't forget, you didn't create any of the defense weapons to defend this country, but you're sure trying to steal everything, aren't you? Now, you understand that the defense weapons that my father created was for the protection of America. It was not for the overthrowing of America. So any misuse of any of those weapons on any of those military bases by any politician in America, those people can get charged for war crimes and treason. Now, if you tried to hurt me, you can get charged with treason. My father created law enforcement technology too. And my father owned some police stations, didn't he? If you tried to hurt me from any police station or any government office in this fucking country, you can be charged for treason and you can end up in prison. My father created other technology in reference to certain acknowledgments of the Treasury. And they got TVs over there too. And there are all protocols on TV in all 50 states. So if you're some politician and you're trying to steal my identity, or you have caused me physical injury at any time, and don't forget I had been injured when I was a little boy, and I healed from my injuries, but it took a real long time when I was a little boy. And then these government people tried to injure me several other times. And those people need to get prosecuted. They tried to steal my identity. Now, my father had everything documented. My mother had everything documented too. And that itches. Somebody just itched me right there. But, in reference to the Treasury laws, any politician trying to steal my wealth, trying to steal my farmland, trying to steal my companies, trying to steal any location that I'm the owner of, and gas stations, that hello, how you guys doing? Or them trying to steal grocery stores or strip malls or any type of retail store that I'm the owner of, government people need to go to court. They need to get prosecuted for trespassing with their communism. Nothing's ever for sale. I'm the owner of everything of my mother and father and grandparents forever. Never signed, never gave, never sold, never. And in reference to the government trying to muscle me, bullying me, blocking me from having girlfriends or blocking me from my friends in the entertainment industry, or people that are friends in sports, or the government trying to cover up my athletic accomplishments, or the government trying to hide my athletic ability from before I had an injured shoulder, but them trying to hide my athletic ability as their way of poaching my sperm and then trying to make themselves seem like they were sports athletes by trying to steal my sperm. Those people need to go to court for poaching sperm. Now, everybody needs to know in reference to, they see some top athletes that are top athletes, people that are fast, people that are accomplished, and that's pretty cool. Anybody trying to play this game of blocking my athletic accomplishments and my identity, those people need to go to court. It's not fair for people to play their grandiose game and then claim that they didn't know that I was an athlete, or they didn't know that I made inventions, or that I made certain accomplishments in the media or film or television or radio or something. Seems like somebody's trying to play their illegal censorship. And there's ways of suing and prosecuting people for that too. So in reference to the information of who I am, and don't act like you didn't think my athletic ability was, something that was of notice. Like, for instance, someone might say, what athletic accomplishments did somebody say they were better or faster or they accomplished something more than me? They'll say, well, obviously they're advertising all those other people. Yeah, but then they try to do these secret tests to see how fast I can run. They did a secret test on how high I could jump. And didn't the Treasury say they'd pay me a certain amount of money if I jumped a certain height? But then they never paid me. Is that what it was? Now, somebody might want to say, what's the fastest anybody's ever seen me run? What's the highest anybody's ever seen me jump? What about my basketball skills? What about my athletic running in sports or NFL or baseball or tennis? Or how long I can drive a golf ball? Can't drive one right now. My shoulder is pretty messed up. It's taking time. I still had to work every day, too. Haven't received any benefits. And the government has to be charged for trying to murder me and trying to injure me more. And they didn't give me benefits or lawsuit monies. There's lawsuits against the government and against workman's comp and disability in reference to them trying to injure me more. And them blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. I haven't received any of the compensation. I've had to work every day. Shoulder gets irritated, and every day I've had to work. And the politician man or the government man that's playing these games must be charged for attempted murder. They've tried to cripple me before. Now, why did they try to cripple me when I was little? Why did they try to cripple me back in the 80s? Because I was a faster runner than most people. Reference to track and field or football or sports. This is not fair what people are doing. There's people that are racist towards me. They're trying to make themselves more popular by pretending like they didn't know I had athletic ability. And that's not fair. There's athletes that I think are cool. And they're not the same race as me. And basic information, But these people illegally censoring things and calling me a nobody is not fair. And, they might have to arrest people in the sports industry that are covering up my athletic ability and my identity. And names that I've used in sports when I've performed in sports, in reference to like a character name or a sports name. There needs to be court cases. So in reference to the information, and somebody say that some people was there when they saw me run a certain speed, which is faster than most people. But yet they're still covering it up. Because they're trying to steal my sperm. And then they're trying to create children that they would try to claim was faster than me. Or a faster runner or a stronger athlete. Those people can get arrested for poaching sperm. Like I said, people might want to know, have I won any boxing matches in boxing? Some people want to know what name I boxed under. Somebody might say in reference to Olympic gold medals, whether it's martial arts, track and field, gymnastics, when I was a little boy. It's not fair for people to be covering up my accolades and my accomplishments. It's not fair that the government's blocking me from benefits. And my benefits are supposed to be in the millions or billions of dollars a week. You want to know why? Because I come from a very wealthy family and the government did not have a right trying to injure me or trying to murder me on any job in the first fucking place. The government did not have a right blocking me from my trust funds because they wanted to see if they could bully me because they were jealous of my parents' wealth. Like they're trying to play Cinderella slavery crimes. These government agents. You're violating family law. My parents didn't want me doing what you wanted me to do, government man. My parents had planned my life. Do you understand that? You are violating personal family law. You've been stealing money from me. You've been stealing accomplishments from me. And you've been slandering my character every fucking day. And you physically assaulted me and damaged my teeth. You think you own people's teeth, man? We need to see your credentials. You think you were a higher ranking person in this country than my parents? We need to see all your goddamn credentials and where the fuck you got them from. And your DNA. See, your DNA will tell you you don't fucking outrank me in any way, shape, or form. Not in this goddamn country. And you won't fucking ever. So you need to show up in court, motherfucker.